My full name's Zipporah Karani, and I've been a reporter, journalist for the past 9 years in Kenya.
I remember when you went to do the story that you did about Halima, the lady who was in hospital for 4 years.
Halima was just an amazing woman.
They have disowned me and treated me like the worst type of creature or animal in the world.
Bed 8, Ward 4 at the Garissa General Hospital has been her home for the past 4 years.
Internews came up and told me, Zipporah, we want to fund you to go do a story on HIV and AIDS in northeastern Kenya.
Because we have two types of travel grant at Internews. We have a travel grant where we send the journalists on their own when we think they can do the story and execute it properly. And then we have what we call a mentor travel grant, where they go with a trainer so that the trainer helps them along the way.
Desperate and in pain, this is what one gets talking to Halima. Her family, the people she loves and trusted the most, have betrayed her, subjecting her to stigma and a life of misery. She is HIV positive.
And I looked at her, I felt like I want to cry. I want to ask myself, how can somebody just leave somebody in the hospital for 4 years?
They put me in a taxi and left me near a forest. I was brought to the hospital by well-wishers.
She was thrown about 9 kilometers from Garissa town, a place called Chumamrefu, and she went to the bush. In fact, they threw her very far away. She cannot even reach the town. So she crawled, and she wasn't feeling well that time. She was very sick. She was too sick. She was thrown to the bush. She crawled. She came to the street, and she was collected by a good Samaritan.
In this community, one can marry up to 4 wives. Some get divorced and remarry even 7 times. Wife inheritance is still being practiced. All these are HIV infection risk factors.
Once I told Halima's story, I have never seen such a reaction. And I got SMSs, I got everyone. In fact, I even keep some SMSs I received from the viewers.
You know, Internews moves in where we perceive that media can make a difference. When there is underreporting on HIV in a country with a huge HIV crisis, when the reporting is not factually accurate, when editors don't buy into the story, when there's even HIV information overload, as some people claimed, journalists clearly can make a difference if they understand and if their editors understand why it's important to tell this human and science story.
She was such an amazing woman, a woman who showed that despite her living with HIV, she was not about to give up on life. I think from that time on, I realized the strength of a woman